Hello, everybody. Who's here? We're here.
Yeah, well, welcome back to Multiversal Portal Pro Wrestling. We have we've decided to kick off with the wackiest match of the night. Every week we do this.
Yeah, it's the refresher. It's the entree of a weird day. And yes, you just saw WrestleCraps Kazani and not Melina.
Not you're going with not Melina for Joey Mercury.
I mean, that's paparazzi. I don't know what to tell you.
The lesser half of J&J Security.
And now it's a actual, genuine, should be in Hall of Fame wrestler in Doug Williams.
Yeah, self-proclaimed last bastion of British wrestling.
And also the man who is the British Terry Funk in how many times he's retired.
Just can't keep him away from the game, I guess.
The hardcore country coming to the ring is Mickie James. The first woman to bring a TNA title to the WWE.
Yes, a tradition, an act that has almost now become a tradition.
But can you blame them when it's Mickie James and Jordan Grace?
No, I can't. Those are two very good names to get in,
And
title or otherwise.
our second celebrity of the title's entire existence, I think, it's Violet J of the ICP.
At least of this iteration of the title.
Yeah, it is the ICP's Violet J, hoping to break through the Hall of Illusions.
Still trying to work out how magnets works.
How do they work?
Speaking of
Delirious.
speaking of absolute confusion.
It is the man who gave his mask to your least favorite wrestler.
Yeah, we're not again. Why do you, we had him last week? Why do you have to keep bringing up fucking Cheeseburger?
Because I hear that the Portal is very interested in Cheeseburger.
I hope not.
It's gained a weird interest in it. Both the food and the man. Here is Buddy Rogers.
Yeah, speaking of the weird trends of the Hughes Hair championship in this universe, we have our weekly Hall of Fame, like old school Hall of Famer, and then finally,
The
still
champion.
somewhat unbelievably,
The champion.
your champion.
Yeah, the Who's Here Championship champion, Battlecat.
Still not quite sure how this one happened.
I don't know either. But the answer is,
Tyson Fury almost retained the championship,
yeah, but he lost to Battlecat. He has a true
which
weakness.
is unbelievable.
It is amazing. What are you on about? I can believe it. Battlecat's a superhero.
And Tyson Fury is clearly not doing very well at the moment.
Well, yeah. Have you seen his boxing?
I saw a few clips. I saw a few clips of the match. So that's why I bring it up.
Yeah. Though in all seriousness, it's not as bad as his drink. And I stand by that.
We have a local Eldritch Horror that's actually a fan of it. So.
Violet J just got dropped on his head by a modified 3D.
From Joey Mercury and Doug Williams, of all people.
Yeah, hell of a team.
Very interesting team up.
Very diametrically opposed individuals, I'd argue. But who's to blame them?
This is the nature of the Who's Here division. There is going to be a lot of weird matchups and a lot of weird team-ups.
I mean, it's still, I'd say, less weird than the 8v8 on TNA, but, you know, at least it's all the same roster, I guess. Violet J misses the punch on Douglas Williams. A call you never think you'd hear ever.
Yes, sort of two very different ends of wrestling, really.
I mean, and at the same point, Kazani.
As much as the the veteranship of Doug Williams.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think Kazani here is the one with the least, expectation going in, considering he's had 2 matches.
Yeah, I mean, not exactly a lot to scout on him, that's for certain. Not that anyone really has the ability to scout going into these things.
Yeah. And before someone says it, yes, I'm aware Kazani was a phase, but the portal does not care. It takes the phase.
The portal is not just multiversal. It doesn't apply to time either. It isn't bound by time either.
Yeah, it will do anything to secure exactly a Kazani.
If needs be, which apparently today it was.
Yes, today it especially was. I did try to interview Kazani going into the match though, and I gotta be honest, I can't speak Carney.
I mean, not many people can.
I mean, you should have seen the argument between him and Delirious. Son.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It was words. Best I can describe.
Are we sure it's words? I've heard Delirious.
I've also heard Delirious. I've heard him say words. It's just infrequent.
Alright, yes, I have heard him name various video game consoles. That's...
Yeah, he said Nintendo Wii at one point, I'm pretty certain. Don't quote me on that though.
Which I think this is our obligatory Chikara reference of the week.
I mean, technically Delirious is the Chikara reference, so, you know.
I mean, kinda. He was certainly into Chikara.
Yeah, he was one of those that fit perfectly.
Yes.
We have a wheelbarrow phase buster.
Into a just a rare chin lock with a knee in the spine.
Yeah, trying to choke out Kazani, one could argue, trying to cut the airways.
We were just wrenching on the back.
Now,
stalling back suplex as well. A lot of, Doug Williams is a fairly classical wrestler in terms of pro wrestling.
Now, I'd like to propose something real quick.
Stomp puller onto Battlecat.
Oh,
roll up on Jay.
Jay. Jay only a 2. Buddy Rogers only going to get a 1 because the ref was focused on the pin on Violet J there. But I'd like to just propose a reality that could happen real quick. Battlecat could be the first ever in this iteration 2-time, 2 defense champ.
Yes, he has the capacity. For all technical accounts, he could be the first in this this set of the title to retain.
Pretty certain he joined Mr. Peanut.
I believe Mr. Peanut had 1 defense. A few people have had 1 defense. I think our highest number of defenses is 3, which, as I mentioned last week, it was only Lorcan.
Would he technically tie with Titus O'Neil?
Did Titus ever win it? I don't know.
I don't know. He showed up enough. He showed up enough.
I had, for those who don't go back far enough into the lore, I had to, at one point, ban Titus O'Neil from the division because he would show up almost every single time I ran the Usair belt.
Yeah, I mean, fun fact, I believe there was a note left on our announcer desk this morning saying Titus will return, so I'm a bit concerned the portal knows.
I mean, I did say the ban is technical, but the ban was technically only for that game, so...
A Rikishi driver from Violet J. Yeah, I know it's not called that, I know it's called something else, but it'll be the Rikishi
Samoan driver. The Samoan driver followed by a Samoan drop.
Yeah, it's the double Samoan.
Apparently being a Juggalo also makes you Samoan.
Honorary tribal chief. Could you imagine Violet J as part of the bloodline? My god.
I mean,
well,
given how it is at the moment, it'd be interesting.
I mean, there is a fun fact I know about him, actually. He has a fursuit.
This doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, because his daughter is a furry too, so he made one to go with.
Okay.
Well, Ultimate Fathership is Violet J.
Kazani almost getting the first pin of the match on
double under DDT there from Joey onto Kazani, Hurricane Rana in return.
Bodies are all piling up in one spot again.
There's a Death Valley driver.
Spiking Kazani on his head.
Nearly another one. Mickey bows out of it.
Snap suplex.
You know, we joke about Violet J, but Violet J has some wrestling history. Mickey James is out. I'm pretty certain.
Is it Mickey James out?
Yeah, definitely.
I
That's
think it
Mickey
is.
James. Yeah. Mickey elbowed in the back of the neck, I think.
Yeah, Mickey James out. Blood Williams busted open.
It seems like every single time we've had a knockout.
It feels like it, but we certainly haven't.
I think the last time it was someone that wasn't Songa.
Roll up. Onto Doug Williams.
Signature technique broken up by Kazani of all people.
Yeah, did we?
There's Joey. Joey's out definitely.
It's another knockout.
We've had the most knockouts so far.
This isn't the Bloodsport Rumble.
It could be. It's turning out that way. I mean, we have Kasani, Delirious, and Violet J. Yeah, that sounds like a budget death match to me.
Sting Nave Breaker to Doug Williams. Drop toe hold. Champion
Beautiful
sent
suplex there onto Violet J. DDT. Backslide. Kazani's head's in the rope.
Referee is going to acknowledge that.
Yeah, I think Kazani basically bit the rope to break it up there.
Wheelbarrow face buster.
Yeah. Not a fit, but is it really a wheelbarrow face buster? Is that the actual name for it? I know the net breaker variant requires a back.
I was gonna say you aren't wanting me to call it a fuck buster, which is the other thing I've heard it referred to as.
I do not want you to refer to it as that.
Because I have heard it referred to as that, and I'm not going to call it that.
I would like you to not refer to it as the blaster of fuck. Thank you very much. Collision between the two vets and a drop kick straight to Violet J.
Lots of collisions, lots of drop toe holds.
You know what? You can call it.
No, I'm not calling it that.
Fine, it's a fuckbuster. I'll do it.
Roll
up onto Buddy Rogers. That would have been the most prolific pin in the history of Kazani.
That's the second time he's almost gotten a pin on Buddy Rogers.
Interestingly enough, it would raise his pinfall win record to 2. Since he's only ever pinned one person, MVP.
Of course it's MVP.
It's always MVP. It was the mid-2000s SmackDown. Low blow to Kazani.
Champion holding on.
Indeed.
Casual reminder, the Battle Cat is technically defending here.
Yeah, casual reminder, it's not Violet J as much as we'd wish it to be.
Honestly, I'm rooting for Delirious here.
Honestly, I'm kind of rooting for Violet J. There's a TKO.
Does not capitalize on it though.
And a second for the road.
Yeah, no.
Podcast tapped out, I think. No, maybe
Yeah.
not.
I think tapped out to the guillotine from Doug Williams.
Well, yep, there he goes. Bye, Battlecat.
So we are guaranteed a new champion.
Battlecat at least surviving longer than Tyson did in his defense. I'm pretty certain.
I think no, Tyson was right there until the end.
I thought Tyson was eliminated like second.
I'm pretty sure he lasted quite a while.
Just remembering it, Tyson Fury is unfortunately a little forgettable in the ring. Wrestling ring, to clarify. All the body down. Douglas Williams recovers quickly.
Testing a breaker.
Any more? Yep, let's just step on the corpse of Joey Mercury, I guess.
Once again, we are struggling to get the medical to ringside.
Usually we only need one medical team. Now we need 2. I'm gonna curse it. We're probably gonna need a 3rd, aren't we?
Roll up.
On to Douglas. Douglas eliminated by Kazani.
Terrible time for Doug Williams, I think.
Roll up by Delirious. Okay, we each have a 33% chance.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad with any of the people left.
Not even Buddy Rogers.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess I don't know much about him, but I know that he is a legend. So
Ah,
I'm follow.
yeah, I was about to say, Buddy Rogers might just make it the Bloodsport Rumble if he pulls any more stunt pullers. There's a Rikishi drop. Sorry, I'm gonna call it that. I mean, Rikishi drive, Rikishi drop. It's all Samoan.
Which is funny because it's a sumo term.
All right. That's the best thing.
It's one of those, like, people know Yokozuna is a sumo term. People don't realize Rikishi is as well.
Yeah. Rikishi is just weird. There's the Rikishi driver.
Yes, or also I've heard. I think that's also what ape shit is. For our good friend Tongalo.
Pinfall on Delirious.
Able to kick out.
Oh no, Delirious blooded.
PK.
The penalty kick aims for the goal.
Double underhook countered. Just a series of punches to the jaw.
I mean, we knew Buddy Rogers wasn't going to be elegant.
Yeah, as you said, if this might be the Bloodsport Rumble if Buddy Rogers wins it.
I mean, to be fair, if it was Stan Hansen, I think we'd also be saying it. There's a beautiful driver there. We each have a 50% chance.
That's the something water slide. I can't remember what it's called. TKO.
Goes to the pin. I think Violent J's in the ropes.
Referee is not calling the pin, so you'd imagine so.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's either Violet J or Delirious. The most Chikara, non-Chikara match. With two knocked out individuals.
Well, I can't remember what was the name of the Gigolo ICP's actual wrestling promotion.
I believe it's Insane Clown Wrestling.
Possibly, it was something
Or
like that.
I think it's just like Insane Clown Posse Wrestling, to be honest. Was it Gigolo Wrestling? I don't remember.
Jay Driller.
The only thing I remember is that he's currently hired by the NWA.
Which, you know, if our roster's anything to go by, isn't the best sign.
Oh, it's JCW, Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Okay.
It used to be
That's
called
fair.
Juggalo Champion Shit Wrestling. Frog Splash!
Frog Splash hits the wrong target.
It's Mickey James!
It's the corpse of Izzy James. And that's just
I think we might have a
Delirious.
glitch. Delirious, please.
Delirious.
We might have a problem.
Uh,
We might have a problem, actually. This is, we might have to toss up the X.
I don't know what just happened.
We have become New Legacy Inc., ladies and gentlemen. Thank God. Thank you, Violet J. That's not meant to happen. I don't.
Violet J was just as confused as we were.
The ref is just kneeling, which means he's glitched too. Oh no. This is the most scuffed match. No.
This is truly the Delirious of matches.
Delirious hitting Mickey James of all people. The ref's back. Thank fuck.
Frog Splash on the wrong target.
Oh my god. You gotta think Mickey's not gonna be very happy about that.
Sayudo
What
suplex.
the hell, Delirious? What are you doing? She's a defenseless woman, literally.
Frog Splash onto an unconscious woman. That's
I have never seen that happen in my 600 plus hours of this freaking universe. I have never in 600 hours seen that. What the flying flubbernucker.
I mean, Delirious and Jay just making an absolute clinic here.
Please, I'm begging you. No!
Only a 2 fall off the Rikishi driver.
Oh, God damn it. Oh my god.
Trading blows.
Someone called New Legacy Inc. We got a moment. I'm trying to remain composed, but I can't.
Lariat.
Where's the freaking medical team? I think we need it now more than ever.
Testing that breaker.
I believe that's a
What a
Delirious
slide.
rider. There we go. Delirious has done it.
Won.
Delirious has
After
done
everything.
it. Delirious spent 30 seconds spinning Mickey James. I can't even stay composed. Congratulations, Delirious. I think Mickey James is not gonna be happy. We'll have to see the aftermath, I guess. Here's your pyro, Delirious. Ladies and gentlemen, we followed the question of who's here with who is the loserweight.
Yeah, a bit more stakes in the loserweight division this week, though.
Yes, indeed. You can see Boomer Hatfield being accompanied by his brother here. And that is because they were slated for the tag tournament. However, the Multiversal Portal realized Boomer was eliminated via knockout. So, this is the Boomer's attempt to stay in the tag tournament. Because if they lose, they get the loserweight belt. And as per the rules of the loserweight, you can't compete for the tag belt or any other championship.
Yeah, even more stakes than usual. Cora still holding on to this belt, unfortunately for her.
Yeah, Cora Jade had the opposite of the Who's Here belt in that she has unsuccessfully lost the title, I guess you should say. It's weird. It's weird. She successfully retained, which is not the good thing. Yes.
Yes.
Welcome to the loserweight. It's the only belt in wrestling you don't want to win.
Pretty much. That's the crux of the gimmick.
Especially Boomer, 'cause as we say, the tag title opportunity is on the line here. You know, you got to think that the Hatfields would be very disappointed.
Yeah, that their place in the tournament could be ripped away. Honestly, in almost the same way that they got their place. They got their place from their great showings in the Who's Here Championship matches.
Indeed, especially Chris on the outside there. You know, he was second to last in his run for the title. I believe lost it to the Blade, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Because I know I said Chris because that's Dasher, but, you know, one of those moments.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's
Not having a good time with that standing dropkick.
Indeed, he is not. Over there. Dasher Hatfield, aka a very good professional wrestler. As they'd like to be known. Also known as Creator Wrestler and Moscow the Communist Bovine.
That one feels like it came from Chuck E. T's list.
That one is an actual ring name. So, if someone can find Moscow for me, as footage, please let me know, because I'd love to see that. Now, Boomer definitely has, I would say, no size advantage and no weight advantage here. You know, he's a very small individual.
Yes, I think Cora might be happy for the slightly more even matchup in that regard.
Indeed. Boomer Hatfield from Hoboken, New Jersey, representing the dugout, so to speak.
Is Hoboken actually a real place?
It is a real place, yes. Well, it's at least a place for Boomer.
Let's say it feels like one of those made-up places, like Azerbaijan.
Of course, Boomer and his brother had a great showing as the outfielders at the time. It's been part of a few different teams.
Baseball sliding into home plate, and the home plate was Cora's face.
Not gonna lie, not a bad call. Fun fact, Boomer is actually, in the real world, currently the Wrestlers Lab Collaborative Champion. with Shea and McCoy.
Magistral, roll up.
Only a
Only
one
gets
count
a
on
one.
Cora, though.
This is very much one of those where Cora's opponent has many years on her.
Of course, and to the credit of Boomer here, he has a lot of tenacity.
Cover
He's a
after
bright
the
talent.
hurricane.
Only a 2, though. As I say, he is a very bright talent, very positive at the back. You know, it would be a shame for him to be the one to hold the championship. Boomer would be the second ever Loserweight champion of the season.
And again, what terrible timing it would be to be given that distinction.
Yeah, especially when you're on the cusp of going for the tag belt.
Yeah, it's like, the elation of being told you've qualified for this title tournament, only to find out that
A beautiful wheelbarrow into the Bulldog.
yes, a small package.
Goes for it, hooks it up. Only a 2, though. Bit of a high package as well.
Future shock.
Indeed, it is. Cora Jade goes for the pin. Only a 2.9. Boomer survives.
Well, maybe one of the closest Cora's been to getting rid of that title leapfrog, and again,
Okay, Boomer.
third time.
Okay, Boomer. With the Hurricane Rana. Jesus. The athleticism of Boomer.
Yeah, only getting a 2 count from it though. What might be the most Chikara spot we've ever had.
Yeah, and Cora was just there for the ride. There for the run, I should say. Went to third base, got cut off at the home plate.
Trading elbows.
Hyping up, goes for the drop kick, keeps Cora down.
Gonna follow up. Waist lock, forward out of.
Drop kick of her own. It's drop kick city.
Lots of standing drop kicks in this one. Big
Belly
belly
to-
to belly.
Belly to belly. Boomer using his strength. Thankful for a lighter opponent. I imagine 2.9 on the belly to belly. Second belly to belly.
As Taz would like to tell you, having that lower center of gravity makes these suplexes a lot easier. Hips already underneath your opponent and that whatnot.
He's been caught out by the drop kick. Boomer looking to stay into the contest.
Both of the ropes.
Oh,
Now
again,
Cora
Lana.
with the head scissors.
Very strangely lucha matchup. A lot of countering, a lot of Hurricane Ranas.
DDT.
Boomer's trying to get the home run, I think. There's the third base.
Double underhook.
Double underhook DDT, plants him right on the head.
Looking to shock his future.
But he's dazed. 2.9.
Again, these close falls.
Yeah,
Four-up shot off the ropes.
Cora not able to put away Boomer. And the other contest goes for the slap. I say the slash to the legs. There goes a package. He's done it!
It's good enough. Saves his title shot.
Yeah,
And Cora continues to be the biggest loser.
And not only that, but Boomer Hatfield is now immune for the title. Becoming the first Chikara wrestler to be immune for the title. You gotta think Dash is happy with the performance of Boomer. You gotta think they're gonna be happy to go on to the tag team tournament. Congratulations, Boomer Hatfield. The note was true.
I mean, I guess he's here.
The Titus O'Neil has been summoned. He couldn't resist.
Yes, the former Scourge of the Who's Here division.
Yeah, he's returned, he's back. And he's against All Ego Ethan Page. Very unusual situation.
Yeah, interesting match drawn up here by the Multiversal Commission.
Yeah, I guess they were scared of Titus. Decided to throw him a bone. I don't know why you would be scared of Titus, but alas, Titus definitely got the size advantage in this contest. Even Page got the grappling experience.
Grappling experience, a lot of striking as well. He is he has practiced martial arts.
Yeah, you gotta think this is a first-time contest between these two individuals. They've never faced each other before, to my knowledge.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, although that would have been very interesting if this isn't a first-time contest.
Like, you gotta think, when you don't know your opponent, there's a lot of pressure. You've got to learn on the fly.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of that is the case a lot of the time with our matches here in Multiversal Pro. Is it's not very often you get prep time. I think our 2 matches at the end of the show is one of the few. Today will be one of the few exceptions to that.
Yeah, you got to think as well. These are 2 completely different companies being represented. Unfortunately, Ethan Page, formerly Ring of Honor, has since left the company, to my knowledge. And Titus O'Neil, of course, being one of the WWE's, and I can't believe I say this, Hall of Famers.
Yeah, technically a Hall of Famer, one of WWE's highest ambassadors.
The Warrior Award winner. Still feels weird to say it.
Yep. Where Ethan Page doing his part for the Canadian independent scene with A1 Wrestling.
Indeed, and you gotta think that we did have Josh Alexander compete in the tournament, and here we have Ethan Page. Now, they were the longest reigning tag team champions in the modern TNA era. They were the North, very dominant tag team.
Yeah, Canadian prowess.
And then Karate Man happened.
Yeah, then Karate Man happened, and Karate Man happened. So
yeah, no one can explain Karate Man. I have heard whispers of Karate Man. He's the boogeyman of the portal, I swear.
Yes, the deranged alternate personality.
A razor's edge.
Into the corner. Or an ego's edge, if you will.
Indeed, could. Definitely a very good move against a taller athlete, A lot of power in the shoulders.
Yeah, that long fall.
Yeah, plus the taller you are, the more mass generally have. And that's going to make the landing even harder.
Also, I've just noticed, is Titus out here wrestling in Tim's?
No. Those are gold boots.
Oh, okay, I will take your word for it, but...
Yes, because, funnily enough, he had a gold and purple attire color scheme last time I saw him. When he wasn't a fucking pirate. That's Titus's finisher.
I believe that's Clash of the Titus.
Yeah, I just can never remember its name.
I was sitting here trying to remember it.
But
and again, Clash of the Titus.
Like, you gotta also think that Titus and Ethan both had tag team history. Is that a package pile driver onto the bigger man?
No cock teasing from this Canadian.
Straight in, no hospitality. Drop you on your head and send you packing. Like, you gotta think, these 2 individuals have both singles and tag team experience.
Yeah, with a variety of partners and in variety of positions.
There's a cutter.
Let us not forget Slater Gator.
I was hoping we would.
Big back body drop.
There's a hoorah hoorah. Let's
Cover
go
off
on
the
out
big
to the
boot.
dogs in the crowd. Goes for 2.9 off the boot.
Pump handle. Slam with authority.
Unrelenting.
I mean, that's what you gotta be. Stay on your opponent, you know. Series of shots in the corner.
Beautiful, precise strikes there from Titus. Not
Yeah,
normally a matter of precision.
Titus, a little bit of ring rust showing. He is getting a little worn out, a little gassed up.
It's for the pin. Only a 2.9 off the pump handle.
That's not enough to keep the ego down.
It's all confidence, it's no ego. You should know this by now.
But he is literally all ego.
It's just confidence. Sorry, no, it's not confidence. It's just ego.
I was gonna say it's literally his own moniker.
It's a weird moniker, but it is a moniker.
Let go of his ego.
But I think he might have to in this contest. Your ego can get in the way, especially when you've got someone like Titus against you.
Trio woe. Boots into the stomach repeatedly.
One after another.
Because he wasn't already winded. Ego's edge into the corner.
Goes to the drag. There's a pin.
Spiking his head on the bottom turnbuckle.
And it's enough. Ladies and gentlemen, all Ethan Page.
Hell of a showing.
Indeed, going into a little bit of a hardcore streak there. Just hitting Titus's head right off the turnbuckle to keep the big man down. It's a very impressive tactical showing from the man. Congratulations to Ethan Page. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the next championship contest. And as you can see, Shane Taylor is taking his opportunity at the Never Openweight Championship.
Yeah, he's taking it very seriously, keeping STP with him.
Yeah, he is not acting alone, ladies and gentlemen. He has brought Lee Moriarty and Anthony Ogogo along for the ride. And I can't blame him for wanting security.
Speaking of security, the security's most hated man is your current defending champion.
Indeed, Wardlow was in a tournament prior to the season and actually defeated Santos Escobar in the finals to claim the title. He has been a champion that's quite reserved considering his wrestling style. You know, learning things from Adam Cole, I would presume.
Yeah, not just giving title shots away, setting that precedent of, you know, beat us as a team, you can get me for the title.
Yeah, and Shane Taylor Promotions did do that last week, beating the OG. It was the OGK, I had to think for a second there.
Yes, Wardlow and the OGK, and I think it might have been a couple weeks ago, actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain it was Taven who was pinned. Gotta think the Wardlow was not happy with losing the match.
Well, yeah, we were informed before the match to Wardlow telling the OGK to stay back. Does not want their help.
Yeah, I believe he's found to be a hindrance in recent moments of time.
Shoulder block, trying to get the crowd on favor.
I don't think he's trying to do that, to be honest. I think he's just trying to bait Taylor up.
Yeah, just build momentum, series of clotheslines, clubbing blows. But Shane Taylor can definitely deal those back.
This is going to be one hell of a hoss fight.
Looking to pick him up already. Delayed vertical suplex.
This is not going to be a very elegant contest.
No, these are two powerhouses, two Smash Mouth wrestlers.
To the back. Well, to the face, sorry. From Shane Taylor.
Punches. I think if we're talking straight punches, Shane has the advantage. Does have a bit of a boxing background.
That is true, but Wardlow is something else. You know, he is a monster among men.
Snap suplex. Shot to the gut.
The judo toss.
Yeah, hip toss. Not something you'd expect. Swanton bomb misses.
Taylor was able to roll out of the way just in time.
Yeah, a little too early for big moves like that, I think.
No, I think there's a bit of a conflict with Wardlow internally. He's used to hearing people chant for power bombs, chant for the sort of offense. And yeah, ever since he's joined with Adam Cole, he's been having to kind of push them aside, so to speak.
Yeah, the crowd isn't what's important anymore. This is Wardlow's world. Lariat ducked.
But the power bomb is not.
Yeah, that is the first of what we assume will be many.
No. Wardlow is the conductor of a very prolific symphony of drops. Of the sea, be able to get to the second sonata. Very rapid backdrop there.
Yeah, just taking the opponent down.
There's the boxing.
Right.
And there's that boxing background you were talking about. There's a pin off of it. 2.9 though.
We almost had a new champion already with that big knockout shot.
You gotta think Gogo's been helping him with that though. You mentioned Taylor's had a boxing background, but that was a while ago.
Yeah, now the additional training of a professional Olympic level boxer, it's only gonna get stronger.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't heard a lot of boos. Last time we saw Gogo, every single attack was a boo. I don't think a single person in the arena likes the man.
Power slam now, off the ropes into a lariat.
Credit to STP staying back, just watching.
Yeah, just in the corner, giving the moral support, giving a bit of coaching to their leader.
Though I don't think he really needs the coaching from Lee Moriarty, I'll be honest.
Head and arm suplex takes Shane Taylor down, but Shane Taylor's back up, back body drop.
Indeed. A Go-Go just staring at Taylor there when he's doing the strikes.
Choke
Chokes up for trouble though.
Can't follow up hip toss.
Yeah. And the thing about that hip toss, unlike an arm drag, it's even more vertical. So that's going to be even more pain to the back.
Yeah, it's pulling the body along.
Well, that'll adjust the attitude. It's not quite the Death Valley driver. It went for the back, not the head.
The move's the same, no matter how you land it. Same goes for the Burning Hammer. It's got the same name if you're going for the head or the face.
Clothesline to Taylor, going for it.
Another straight.
A Go-Go, I can see he just nodded at the punch.
Yeah, the Olympic boxer approves.
That's another way to adjust one's attitude.
Goes for the cover.
CP staying back, 2.9.
Not retaining yet. Welcome to the land, Wardlow.
Yeah, will he stay grounded? No!
It's not good enough.
The twisting Uranagi.
Putting all the weight and momentum into that.
There it is again. And he's hooking in the shoulder as well, trying to weaken the shoulder with it.
Yeah.
The arm comes down. You're going between someone's arm full force and the ring, which, that's a lot of wooden springs.
Yeah, fully just basically piling all the weight into the neck and shoulder of another stalling vertical suplex. Say nothing bad about Wardlow's strength.
A sort of a choke bomb there. And it's enough! Shane Taylor cuts Wardlow off at the very first offense. I can see Moriarty to Go-Go celebrating in the corner there. SCB taking a championship home. Taking the never openweight title away from Wardlow.
Yeah, redemption from the terrible opening in the tournament after the amazing showing in the Rumble to qualify for it. Shane Taylor finally getting the gold he believes he deserves.
Indeed. And there he is, the champion, Shane Taylor of Shane Taylor Promotions. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of the evening. Having won her contest last week against Drew McIntyre, Dakota Kai is looking to win their first championship in the tournament.
Yeah, won a what we decided was going to be a number one contenders match for Killshot's Multiversal, MPW championship. So yeah, Dakota Kai getting that shot now after winning the women's side of the WWE G1. Drew, of course, winning the men's side.
Killshot, well documented champion, putting a hell of a showing to beat Chris Renfrew in the finals.
Yeah, and has been having a lot of quick wins too.
Of course, and once again, we're in Mexico.
Are we?
Yeah, we're in Mexico.
Doesn't look like it, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, we definitely are in Arena de Mexico. I can tell from the carpeted entrance. Apparently Impact doing a showing in Mexico for us. I'm not sure why them, but the multiverse is weird.
Hurricane Rana.
Both athletes very agile. Killshot, of course, being the Lucha Libre expert here with a home turf advantage.
Yes, and we imagine Kai having a bit of a striking advantage. The
Potentially?
Old powers of team kick still laying around.
Indeed, but Killshot's got a few good strikes of their own.
Speaking of kicks, a barrage of Kawada kicks there.
Sometimes it's not the graceful techniques to get you the victory, so I don't blame Dakota Kai for her approach.
Shoulder, forearm.
It's the same one that won them the match with Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, you got to think she will be looking for that chiropractor again. Winner of that match against McIntyre, winner of a lot of match in the WWG1.
The tackles there by Kai into a big boot into the corner.
Not phased though, is Killshot suplexing Kai to the outside. Kai also not phased.
Yeah, Killshot took the momentum of the kick, bounced off, and then just went for the suplex. Shows a veteran's instinct there. The ability to withstand a lot of damage.
Neither competitor showing any real signs of damage early on in the contest.
I mean, you don't want to be the one to show damage early on, There's a lot of pressure and mental, degradation that can happen if you do.
Yeah,
your opponent realizes it.
The longer you can look as strong as possible, the better. That's
the
the
Valley Driver.
Yeah, the real high angle on that Death Valley Driver. Question mark kick into the cover.
Is that what it's actually called? My goodness.
Low drop kick avoided.
Dakota tackle once again by Dakota Kai, trying to weaken the arm. Very interesting offense. I'd probably go for the legs of Killshot, trying to ground him.
I mean, maybe it's more targeting the shoulders. We don't know. That's the back and shoulders is
There's
the main.
A Warrior's Way.
Yeah, he's won a few matches with that.
2.9, very close.
Very close. Yeah, that the chiropractor does go for the back and shoulders, so you got to think working that shoulder will make it harder to get up after a big move. Series of kicks, finishing with the axe kick.
True, but the Warrior Way very effective at just grounding an opponent permanently. It's pressure on the lungs and the chest.
Yeah, just knocks all your wind out of you.
That's why you knock it out. Beautiful backbreaker there.
Yeah.
Kai.
Standing Spanish fly from Killshot.
Yeah, Killshot unfazed, I think, by the question mark kick and by the backbreaker.
Drop kick to the back of the head. Into the corner, forearm shot, looking for some distance.
Gets the boot. Able to capitalize this time.
Yeah, follows up with more Kawada kicks. TNA kick.
Well, isn't that apt? There's the chiropractor.
There's your chiropractor. First it just looks like a code red, and then she sticks the knees into the back.
Close.
Another
no
near
cigar.
fall.
There's a mic check.
Looking for it.
Does not win off of Mr. Anderson's old finisher. There's the
no.
second one for the road.
Yeah, not enough to retain. Both competitors down. Kai first to their feet, but groggy.
Kai recovers though.
More
Brutal
kicks to the head. Those are going to have to start adding up. Just another one to the spine. Step up Inzi.
Yeah,
Kai's
beautiful.
back up.
Beautiful
And
step
back
up
down
Inzi.
with the DDT.
Yeah, that NZ landed right on the target. You know, there's a killer instinct full kill shot there.
Jumping TNA kick, now trading blows.
You gotta think, he's an expert sniper. You gotta think he can hit even close range.
Big super click. Shot to the back.
Arm to the back, kill shot comes up. More kicks to the head. From Dakota Kai.
Yeah, how many more of those can take? Warrior's way of her own! Looking to win with his move.
Good work! It nearly did!
It's nearly enough.
Kill shot recovers.
Kai putting on a hell of a showing against the champion here.
Death Valley driver.
Keeping that angle high, keeping that head tight so it lands on the top of the head.
Beautiful
Single leg.
Previous Samantha follows through. Big boot. Kill shot able to capitalize though.
Yeah, just making some distance, giving himself time to recover.
Which are opting not to dive to the outside.
Hitting of the mines.
In the mind, I think Killshot made sure to catch Kai there.
Bit of dash middle.
He is again, Warrior's Way.
Both competitors favoring that stomp. Steve
Killshot
Austin
in the rope,
calling that in the
though.
ropes.
Yeah, indeed, too close to the ropes. There's a fall for Warrior's Way of the match. I think that is technically in the ropes.
I would have called it as well, but referee's discretion, question mark kick.
I think they're going to try to go for another chiropractor at some point.
Roundhouse.
Killshot keeping the momentum.
Drop toe hold, swinging the momentum back. That might have been a looking for it again, but it was countered.
Yeah, there's a diving crossbody.
Beautiful crossbody.
Definitely
again,
in the ropes.
Again, I would have said that was under the ropes, but
I think Killshot perhaps angling his body there in order to cover, you know, the legs of Kai from angle.
Yeah, referee Steve Austin not seeing it from the, you know, because of the bodies.
Not a terrible idea. They're boarding on the outside now. Champion's advantage is in effect.
Low single leg, both down, halfway through the count.
Not content to settle it outside. There it is, chiropractor number 2.
Second one of the match. Trying to get the kill shot away from the ropes.
But Killshot still in the ropes, keeping the vertical base advantage. He's going for it. He's not doing it. There's a cutter.
DDT.
Right on the mark.
Okay, trying to hype herself up. Keep the momentum going.
Killshot just trying to stay in it.
Oh, the Naga knocker.
Indeed. Killshot meeting Kai once again. Sustaining damage, but cutting him off. There's the third.
Chiropractor the third.
Yeah,
Will a hat trick be enough?
Who needs back surgery? You got Dakota Kai. It ropes again!
Hurricane Rana. Up to the top.
There's Warrior's Way again.
Again, I'd say that's in the ropes. But again,
100%.
Steve Austin. Has Killshot paid off Steve Austin or something?
I don't know. This is the third time the chiropractor's been in the ropes, and the third time the Worst Way's been in the ropes. There's some super kick party for you.
Yeah, trading super kicks.
And you really blame Killshot, though, trying to take the advantage. There's the fourth chiropractor.
That's another chiropractor.
Yeah, he might need one.
Making sure it's away from the ropes this time. No doubt about it.
He might actually need one after this, and it's over.
Just enough to keep him down long enough.
Dakota Kai was able to secure the chiropractor. Holy hell. Killshot is no longer champion.
Yeah, big match here. Big night here. Multiple titles changes. Unfortunately, not Cora. Cora's still the loserweight champion.
Cora, the only individual to maintain their championship. And ironically, that is not what they wanted to do.
Yeah, none of the champions having a good time today.
Indeed not. Gotta think there's going to be ramifications there for Killshot. It's going to be looking into perhaps going back at Dakota Kai, but credit to Kai for surviving the contest, for surviving the early offense and winning the match with the chiropractor.
Yeah, able to bring it back. It's a bit back and forth there at times, and we'll have to check in with senior referee Stone Cold with some of those calls.
Yeah, there's definitely some very unusual calls there from Steve. Yeah, ultimately, Kai did win, though, so credit to them.
I was able to overcome those questionable calls.
Indeed. And next week, we have a big match planned, because, ladies and gentlemen, there will be a #1 contendership match for the Never Openweight title. Shane Taylor's not going to have to wait long to find his next opponent.
And the commissioner said it's no ordinary match. We are putting some of the biggest and hottest contenders possible together in a Iron Man match with whoever having the most falls in the time getting that contendership.
Indeed, and we're going to have to check up on Mickey James next week as well, having been knocked out. Not a frog splash by Delirious. In a moment we will never forget, quite literally.
In what is maybe one of the most all-time greatest moments we've had so far.
I don't know, it's up there with the Lariats.
It's up there with the Lariats.
Now, of course, we will be conducting matches for the Tag Team Championships. There are some teams known. Boomer Hatfield and his brother Dasher will be there.
Yeah, staving off the near disappointment of not actually getting to qualify.
Not only that, but I have heard wind that the title chip contendership is hot and fierce. Unfortunately, DIY unable to compete due to Gargano being knocked out and injured. But alas, we will have people filling in that slot.
I'm sure DIY will be looking to come back for it when Gargano is healed. But until then, we will fight. By then, we'll probably have your first champions crowned, as we do start the tournament next week.
Indeed, we will. But as we say, that'll be all for this week. You will have to tune in next week to see which tag teams qualify, who will be the Never Openweight Ship #1 contender, and to see if Cora J can finally shed that title. But for now, this is Mr. Egg, along with my colleague Alex, wishing you a wonderful day.
Ta-ra.
Take care!